Thank you very much, and I hope my slides are up. Yes, I am sure that most of you here will agree with me at some level that most of our most intractable global problems are caused by imbalances, and that our way of dealing with these imbalances have been to evolve and develop institutions. So when the mismatch between political expectations and social outcomes became unbearable, we evolved the institution of democracy. When the mismatch between growth and sustainability got to crisis point, we evolved the institution of environmentalism. I'm going to discuss with you another institution which I believe will encapsulate very clearly the ideals of conscious capitalism that our colleague, Mr. Strong, has just described with you. But first of all, we need a problem. And I think I have a very intractable problem to present to you. And I will explain further how an institution that another of our colleagues has spoken about is helping to address this most intractable of global public health problems. You are looking at the same medicinal pill or pharmaceutical pill. Unfortunately, if you were standing in a pharmacy and were confronted with these two pills, if you made the wrong choice, you could die as a result. Because of these two pills, one of them is likely to contain contaminants including heavy metal, radioactive substances, some of the most dangerous pathogens on earth, etc. And yet still, they look entirely the same. But don't take this as some kind of thought exercise. No, this is not hypothetical at all. Across the developing world, particularly in Africa and Asia, many mothers make these choices every day. As they stand in the pharmacy about to select medicine to administer to children suffering from all manner of diseases, they are confronted by dangerous copies of these medicines made by profiteers whose only interest is in profit. And when they make the wrong choices, people die, as in this instance. On the right of your screen, you are looking at a pediatric medicine for anti-inflammatory conditions, particularly for the infections of the chest, which last year in Nigeria killed 84 children because somebody decided to duplicate these medicines and put them in the legitimate supply chain. On the left of your screen, the gentleman is holding the most widely prescribed anti-malarial in that part of the world, where I come from, made by one of the most respected pharmaceutical companies in the world. Last year, almost every single one of these anti-malaria doses had to be pulled from pharmacies in the second largest city of Ghana, Kumasi. It is that bad. Every year we've conducted tests of medicines being made available through the efforts of such organizations as the Global Fund, etc. And a good number of times, the results are that 50% of these anti-malarials are fake. They do not do what they are advertised to do. They do not do what we hope they will do. Rather than heal, many of them maim, kill, and break apart families. And if you are thinking that it's just a matter of profit, I will disabuse your mind by giving you insights into the production conditions of these counterfeit pharmaceuticals. These pharmaceuticals that the WHO estimates to constitute almost 25% of the pharmaceutical trade in many parts of Africa. In one recent estimate in Nigeria, as many as 40% of the pharmaceuticals on sale in that country were of the variety that may have been made in places like this. Solutions that have been tried, as in the case of some of the most complex global problems, whether it is the decline of American cities, whether it's the collapse of the Congo Basin. Solutions that have been tried in this particular instance have also largely failed. We've tried law enforcement, it hasn't worked properly. Technologies that work elsewhere in the world don't work in Africa because of cost issues, because of infrastructure issues. And now we believe that we've come up with a replacement for these kinds of solutions that is rooted in the idea of institutions, and in my view, in the idea of conscious capitalism. What you are looking at, and very soon the video will play, is a technology that allows the manufacturer of the medicine to facilitate the application of unique coding on each pack of medicine using cloud-based technologies. So each pack of medicine comes with a different code, and when these medicines are bought and sold in pharmacies, the consumer can, at no cost to themselves, check instantly, in about 2 seconds or less, whether the medicine is the genuine medicine, whether the medicine is certified by the competent regulator, and whether the expiry date, lot number, and other factors are also genuine. Please play the video. You are looking at a delivery van belonging to one of our pharmaceutical partners. I'm sure you've guessed already that it's not the innovation, particularly the technological innovation, that undergirds this product that is interesting. What is interesting is what is on that slide. The fact that the promoters of these technologies, my organization and our partners, Hewlett-Packard, have managed to align the incentives of the telecom industry, the pharmaceutical industry, the public health authorities, and the pharmacist associations such that ordinary consumers in 6 countries in Africa are beginning to enjoy the benefits of a supply chain that is secure and reliable and delivers medicines that heal people rather than kill people. That, in our view, is the summary of conscious capitalism. Partnerships. Thank you very much.